and welcome back to what I assume will be the very last part of Neptunia VIIR. To mix it up a little bit, since we're going to be covering the Nep Station Wallet Crusher and the Nep Station's quiz show called Millenep, I thought I'd do it live. So there's no post-recording antics going on here, I'm just going to record and see what happens. Recommended products in a fun and profitable way. The first piece, the Wallet Crusher Nep, for each of the nations you go to, because there's 6 spots you can go to. There's the 4 main nations in Hyperdimension, there's Uzume's base in Zero Dimension, and then there's the campsite you set up in Heart Dimension that you can do it as well. When you get public relations to rank 4, you get the first one, which is always these, and once you go up another rank after to rank 5, you get Millenep, the quiz. The Wallet Crusher Nep show is pretty much identical in every single instance, where they give you a lotto box for almost 5,000 credits, which, like I said, gives you a random weapon or item when you open it, but you don't pay real money for it, so it's not fucking loot boxes, thankfully. So Nep, what's inside this expectation box? Just as the name implies, you won't know what you expect until you open it. Nep, I don't think anyone would buy an unknown item through mail order. If you sell them a bogus item, their customer support will be flooded. Customer support? That's bad. Then please introduce the contents to the viewers. To be honest, I have no idea what will come out when it's opened. Huh? The contents are completely random, so there might be a rare weapon. Or it might be an item that makes you want to yell, "Give me back my credits!" In other words, only a high being would know whether your luck will be good or bad. My luck is hideous, so I doubt it. We're offering this at a low price of almost 5,000 credits. Do you feel lucky? Then buy it now. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? And that's the end of our program for today. Bye-bye. I like how the moment you buy it, like, okay, bye. Like, we got him. Yeah, and for this one, it's a weapon for any of the 3 Nep characters in the game. Stats don't look too brilliant. Let me have a look, see who it's for first. Okay, it's for Nep. Yeah, no, that's terrible. Look at the difference. 800, 600, 800, 600. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Anyway, let's bring it up to level 5. So you can get access to the Millenep quiz. The way it works and the reason why it's got Millenep is because there are 3 questions it's going to ask us, and we have to do it for each of the 6 pieces. If you get all of them right across all the shows, you get 1,000,000 credits. But as you've noticed, I don't really need it. So what's the name Neptune's been calling herself lately? Protagonist of Protagonist, Top Nep, Holy Goddess of Nep, or the Neps of the Nep. No, it's Protagonist of Protagonist. Correct. Oh, we get CPU chips. Second question, what colour is Neptune's shoelaces? I don't know. I don't think she has shoelaces. No, okay, so she does. Maybe it's Big Nep that didn't have shoelaces then. Third question, what's the shape designs on Purple Heart's sides? Fuck. I was like, it's either hexagons or crosses. Incorrect. We're all done. How'd you do? Did you get them all correct? No. See you on the next Nep Station. Bye-bye. So if you get all of them right, you get 1,000,000 credits. So we're not getting 1,000,000 credits anymore. Right, I've decided to go pester Noir next, because I'd like to think I know Noir a teeny tiny bit later when it comes to the Millenep quiz. But first we have to do the standard Wallet Crusher, which you'll notice the dialogue kind of goes down the same route with all of these, remember rightly. Hello to everyone watching the show, it's Noir, and her younger sister, Yuni. Wallet Crusher never's begun in this game as well. By the way, in this program you can order slightly rare items by mail. Of course, they're special items only available here. The name of our item is... ta-da! The Expectation Box. Now, Uni, tell us more about this box. The contents of this box are either a weapon or an item. But you're not guaranteed to always get something good, so don't be mad if something strange. We're offering this slightly mysterious box at almost 5,000 credits. Oh, even though it's random, that's that expensive. Noir isn't testing the people's faith, is she? Yeah. That's the end of the program. See you soon. Bye-bye. Right, let's find out how little I know about Lost Station, Noir and Uni in the next Millenep. Quiz that's a Miller Noir. Sunday again, it's Quiz Miller Noir. You know what? That's not the name of the program. Don't sweat the details, Uni. It's a program in my nation, so I need to change it to suit me on my route. I hope you won't get in trouble for changing it. It's fine as long as it's entertaining. Now then, let's start the quiz. First question, what colour are my eyes when I transform? I don't know, fucking white? Oh, white's not on there. Blue? Bluish green? It's either that or red. Oh, it is bluish green. Because her eyes are normal red. So I was like, think whose chest gets smaller when they transform? That's Uni. That one, yeah, that's okay. Don't waste my time on that one. I know that one. Okay, can we get a full house? What colour are my garter belts? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know at all. What the fuck? Oh well, I tried. No clue what that would be. Incorrect. So did you answer them all correctly? No, I didn't, because they have fucking garter belts. What? How was I supposed to know that? That off the top of my head. Fuck's sake, man. We'll go visit Blanc next. Well, hopefully, with how much I adore Blanc and how much I enjoyed recording the VR sessions, I'll remember stuff about Blanc when we get to her. But we've got to... Hey there, everyone watching TV. Hello. As expected, Wallet Crusher Nips begun in this game too. Rob and I will be your hosts for this program. Alright, Rom's first. Please describe our product. Today's product is this. Hey, Rob, is there something in that box? This box is a random weapon or item inside. But it might not always be a good one, so be careful. I see, so it's kind of like a lottery, huh? By the way, what's the price? The price is almost 5,000 credits. That's too expensive. Did you accidentally add a zero? No, I didn't. It's an item they can only get here, so we can crush wallets. That's what Bran and Neptune said. Would anyone really buy? It's a little expensive, but please buy one. Yeah, fine. See you later. Okay, bye. Bye, sucker. Right. Yeah, so level 5. Let's see if I can do this quiz. For the record, I'm only doing the quiz live. There's some extra bonus stuff I want to cover this part that I'll probably do in post as well for convenience. Is it quiz Milo Blanc? Okay. Hello, this is Blanc. I'll be your host for the program today. His name is wrong? It's fine, isn't it? I'm the main character in this route. Let's go ahead and start the quiz. First question, what is the colour of my skirt helm? Light blue or white? Fuck, it's white. I thought white would be too obvious. Incorrect. Second question, where am I wearing a ring? It's one of your ankles. It's... Fuck, they'd have to have both on there. What ankle is it? It's not hip, and it's definitely not the back of their head, even if she's got that one around her neck. It's one of the ankles. Fuck it. Left. Right, god damn it, of course. Third question, who's left-handed? It's one of the twins. I'm trying to think of the way the pose they do in the thing. I want to say it's... Ram? Oh, it was Ram. Fuck! I should have just trusted myself. Damn it. Did you get them all correct? No, I planned. I let you down. I got all of them wrong. I'm so sorry. Oh, god awful at this. And the worst part is the game auto-saves, so you're stuck with that. Right, Vert, you need to save me. Because I've been completely let down the rest of these. I need a full house on your questions. They need to be really easy questions. Like, who has blonde hair? Who has the biggest breasts? I don't know. Just work with me here. Today we'll be introducing a special product only obtainable here. This is an item I'll be introducing. The name is the Expectation Box. This box is quite simple as it works the simple way as it captures and scratches in social games. Oh, there is someone who wouldn't understand even if I put it that way. It's a scratch card. Is what they're trying to explain to compare it to. However, you're not guaranteed a good drop, so be warned. So we're offering this at a slightly expensive price of almost 5,000 credits. It's your decision whether to buy or regret or not to buy and regret. To be or not to be. They're taking risk and build character, so why not try your luck? Yeah, fine. Okay, bye. There we go. I feel like I'm getting robbed every time I say yes. Alright, let's see what the Milo Vert quiz is gonna be. How do you do, everyone? It's time for... Okay, Vert Station, okay. In this program, every time you answer a question I give correctly, you will receive a wonderful prize. Please try your best to win them all. Okay, be an easy one. First question, who has the largest chest? Okay, that's Vert. It's not Dogu Lady. I'm pretty sure it's not Dogu Lady. It has to be Vert. Yeah, of course it's Vert. Vert's got like a G cup, I think. I think it's an F cup, I don't think it's that big. What's the colour of Dogu Man's Speedo? Black. Correct. I'm surprised you... Are you perhaps... Oh, alright, fuck you. No, nothing. I see how it is. Third question. What colour are the edges of the ribbon Vert wears in her hair? Okay. It's not black. And I don't think it's white. I think it's either yellow or yellowy green. Fuck, I'm going to assume it was yellow then. Incorrect. That is all for this quiz. Were you able to answer them correctly? Well, I missed one, but at least I did better on. Well, next we're off to Zero Dimension, because we got Uzume's quiz to do as well. Public relations, up, okay. Hey Uzume. Will it crush the net? The fun mail order program, Wallet Crusher Nep, has started yet again. We'll make you go bankrupt with a fun and happy product lineup, so be ready. So then, this is the item I'll be introducing today. This is called the Expectations Box. This is a mysterious box, even I don't know what's inside until it's opened. I like the little Dreamcast wiggle on it, it's going like left. Which I think might actually be backwards what the Dreamcast is supposed to be, whatever. Money a lot of luck, but you're gonna look so cool buying it. Yeah, sure, I'll buy the Dreamcast box, the little squiggle. I like how you don't even get a farewell on some of these. As soon as you buy it, it just shuts off. It's like, oh, they're that gullible. We got them. Alright, let's see what this quiz begins. Quiz Millenep. Here it is, Quiz Millenep. In this program, if you answer the quiz questions correctly, you win a super cool prize. Try your best to get some awesome prize. Let's get to the questions right away. First question: what colour is the triangle attached to Orange Heart's chest? Orange? Fuck, what, really? What is it? It must have been blue then. Nope, wrong answer. Second question: on which leg of mine can you usually see a black and orange sock? I'm going to assume it's not a trick question. It is definitely on one of her legs. Like, I know that neither sitting there is quite tempting, but I think it is on one of her legs. No, it's not. Damn it. Sorry, wrong answer. Third question: which way is the swirl on my tie and megaphone orientated? I don't even know. Fucking, I love that. I think it's left. Yeah, I got one. Correct. Well, yeah, I was just commenting on it, and the fucking thing though went left. And so the rest of the CPU quizzes, I've done terribly, Uzume. I'm so sorry. Last one left. We go to Heart Dimension, because I think it's Big Nep who gives you the one in Heart Dimension. Because Kurome can't. Alright, what expectation box are you gonna sell as Big Nep? So I think Big Nep's the one that doesn't have shoelaces. And it was Small Nep that does. But then what laces were like... I think she wears white shoes with purple laces. Oh, whatever. It's too late now. I've already got it wrong. So it's a mail order show where I crush your wallet. So here's the product I'll be introducing today. Ta-da! Here's the lovely Honest Expectation box. It's not just any old box. When you open it, you and we get out of an item. Price is a moderate crusher of 5,000 credits. Where you draw your hands back in fear, the power is yours. Yeah, fine, I'll take it. And just like that, fan the flames. It looks like time's up. See you again. Bye bye. Alright, let's do your damn quiz. And I can wrap up this live segment. Please let me get all 3 of them right. Let me end on a clean sweep with one of them. Please have an easy one. Quiz Millionaire. The generous program is me giving you a fabulous prize every time you answer my questions correctly. Alright, so let's start the quiz. First question, what's the name of my notebook? The Nepodex. The Necronomicon! Please call something in one of the sequels a Necronomicon. That's fucking amazing. It's the Nepno. The Necronomicon is a great name. Don't waste that, guys. Keep that. Make that something in the 5th game. Where do I holster my gut? It's either the right thigh or the hip, but I'm trying to think. Like, I can picture where it is in my mind, but I don't know if it's... Okay, it is the hip then. So I don't know if it was high enough to count the fib on the thigh, or if it was on the kind of hip sort of thing. Like, I don't know where it was closer to. And the shoelaces, she must have not shoelaces. Yay, thank you. Pudding. That's all for the quiz. Did you get them all right? No, I got one. I haven't got a clean sweep on anyone. That's... shows how much I know my shit. I'm sure I got them all right on my blind playthrough, but then again I did do all 4 games back to back, so I guess I just paid attention to the details a bit more. But that'll end for the live section. Right, the only thing I've really got left to show is the stuff in the player room, which in the player room air environment is only available on V2R. If you're playing V2, you don't have access to this. This is where you access all your VR content. You might notice if you're going to the pause menu, there's a little icon that says player room. If you click on it, you go to here. This is essentially your title screen menu tied to your save file, where you can change and upgrade your room as much as you want, or go through scenery. Like, you can go through the VIIR's packaging, which is the packaging I've got. It's limited print packaging, which I don't think is as good. Original V2 packaging, or no, sorry, that was special edition. This is the normal V2 packaging, which is sexy as hell. You can go through all the backdrops that we've seen from the start of the game, meeting Uzume. You can even zoom in, which is... You can notice that for some reason they take every single opportunity possible to show panties. Meeting Uzume, the shower on the rooftop, saving the baby bugs. Meeting Umio. Meeting Big Nep, the tiny ass bath. That one I think was unique to V2R. Each of the Gold Third members special piece of art, because each one got at least one, which is really helpful for setting up thumbnails. But and whilst we're going through all these, because now we're entering Act 3, it's kind of odd that we're completely at the end of this, because this project was another one that when I first looked at it, I was like, how are we going to get to the other side of this? It's such a big project. But I think it's because of how much I genuinely love this game, and I enjoy the charm and care the series gives to every little thing in its main games. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the spin-offs, but the main series are just so amazing that I think I was enjoying it too much. Like, every time I took a break between acts, I only did it to force myself to relax a little, sort of thing, so I knew I'd burn out. And I might as well show off the whole soundtrack while I'm going through it and talking. But like, this game's just so fun, you know? Like, I always enjoy coming back to it regardless of what I'm doing. The fact that we're using my main file here just so I could show off all the stuff in memories. In the memory screen, all the pictures and whatnot. And my main save, look, it's almost 62 hours big. I played the ever-living shit out of this game. I loved it. For a game that's only like 35 or so hours, depending on how you play, it's very easy to lose nearly double that time. Even just messing around, doing the hunts, doing the side quests, upgrading your weaponry, trying to level up areas to build up your rank, all sorts. It's just a really fun JRPG that's really charming, has a really cute sense of humour, knows when to get serious later on, and thankfully for the most part doesn't completely overdo it. The only real criticism I had, like I said, was some of the plot dumps you got in Act 3, but other than that, this game's really solid. And the only other thing I guess is, like, in the 5th game, I'd like it if they brought back manual saving, because I had to be extremely cautious of every piece of footage I recorded because I knew I wouldn't get an opportunity to re-record it. Which is thankfully something that in the next JRPG, well, the next 2 that I plan on covering at some point, both of them have manual saving, so that won't be so much of a problem. So I will be taking quite a big break. Don't know actually how long it will be, but I do plan on taking a break. But when I come back, I will be doing another RPG. That won't be as long as this or Final Fantasy 15. Like, both of them have ended up being around-ish the same length, like minus a part or two. Like, I think Neptunia, on average, has had longer parts, but Final Fantasy 15 had more videos. So, I'll leave that one up to you guys. But, before I completely go off topic, the next JRPG I'm covering shouldn't be as long. It's another more visual novel-esque kind of game, so it'll be me voicing a lot of the characters again. So if you've enjoyed me terrorizing my throat, then there's that to look forward to, I suppose. But there is less gameplay beats for me to talk about in it, and I'll warn you now, it isn't a game I love. It's a game that I think holds a lot of promise, which is why I want to show it. Because it's a game that has a lot that I really enjoy about it, but a hell of a lot that I really didn't. That I felt was definitely worth criticising and what held it back. And so I do want to show it off in the light to say, look, this game is amazing, it is really good at what it's doing, but there is a lot wrong with it that, now it's confirmed is getting a sequel, I want to highlight. Which might be your biggest hint as to what it is. I've kind of loosely mentioned it a few times in the past, so if you've been paying attention you might already know what I'm working to, but we'll see. But the thing is, like, if I can show it off and kind of be like, look, this is what it is, it gives me more reason whenever that sequel comes out to kind of dive like right in, assuming I'm still Let's Playing by the time it comes out. Like, I don't see any reason why I'll stop, because I enjoy doing it. It just, you never know what life's going to bring. Like, the game's not out for another year yet. When Devil May Cry 5 was first announced, I didn't know if I was going to still be doing Let's Plays by the time it came around, because you just never know what life's going to bring. I never know what tomorrow's going to bring. But I'd like to think I'll still be Let's Playing, because I enjoy doing it. Even if now I am over 100 subscribers, which, by the way, thank you. Don't know if you actually stick around and watch these videos. Holy shit, thank you. Like, I never expected to hit 100. That's a tremendous milestone for me, because I just assumed I wouldn't go to it. I was quite comfortable with, like, I think I was like on 40 odd for like the longest time until I got this new headset, and then it slowly started creeping up, like a couple up to like 5-ish per Let's Play. So the fact that we're on like over 100 now is amazing to me. For someone who doesn't like advertise or monetize any of the videos, because if you monetize your videos, it puts them more on the front line kind of thing, to make it so it's easier for people to find, which I haven't been doing. I've never monetized any of my videos because it's just I don't fancy doing this as a job. I do it as a passion. Maybe one day, years from now, like that mindset would change, but as it stands, not interested. Also, just quickly before we completely stroll off them past me, Netgear's theme version Mark II, Univoc II, and Roman Ram Mark II. That's a crime. Don't get me wrong, the Mark II themes are great and I enjoy them in Mark II, but the Victory remakes, like the third game in the series, the Victory remixes are so much better, and it's a crime that they didn't bring in the Victory remixes. They brought in the original Mark II versions. But anyway, I've completely lost my trail of thought now because I wanted to highlight that bit of the music as we go through this still absolutely stellar soundtrack. But if I haven't convinced you now, nothing will convince you. But seriously, if you get some spare money together, get V2 or V2R. Personally, I'd say V2R because the VR content and some of the extra quality of life changes and the extra tracks out to the soundtrack just make it a definitive experience. But then again, V2's gameplay is more in line with the classic games, whilst V2R mixed up the gameplay formula to try and be fresh and new. Both of which I enjoy, it's just which one you prefer. V2 I can imagine is a lot cheaper because it came out not too long after the PS4 came out, whilst V2R came out, I want to say last year, like near the start of last year V2R came out. Also, navigation onwards is all the new tracks added to V2R. But just give this game a shot if you can. Or if you've got a Vita, or actually I say that, I don't know why I'm leaning towards the Vita, because I can imagine most of you watching this don't. If you're on Steam, the first 3 games remakes are all on there, I think. And I think V2R was recently put on there as well, and got a bunch of it got patched not too long ago because it had a few problems when it first came out. So you can get Rebirth 1, Rebirth 2, Rebirth 3 and V2R on Steam. So it's all together. And the thing is that Rebirth 1, the Steam version, did actually get the Plus update, you know, the Japanese only Plus update that was released on PS4 in Japan but never on PS4 in the West. But I think it did get it in a free update, so you get access to the Plus content, which is some new extra optional dungeons that makes really doing the plot as an extra little side content sort of thing, but it's still adding more to the experience, so go for it, try it out. You can also watch any single cutscene you want in the game, or watch any of the main movies, but I think that's about it for all the memory stuff I can show, and about that it for everything I can show, since I never unlocked the Plonker Zero, but I do have a video of it on my YouTube anyway, so if you really are that curious, you can hunt it down. So as we wrap it up, I'll re-show my favourite cutscene in the game, the next form transformation that we got at the end of part 2 back in 36, I think the part name, and call it a wraps. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed recording all of this. I know it's a bit of a thrown about final bonus episode, but it was just covering the loose grams I'd yet to cover. And I will be taking a break, and when I return it will be covering a new JRPG that's significantly darker than this one, if albeit quite confusing in places. That being said, you guys take care now, God bless, and I'll see you soon.